it's time for me to be happy. I'm about to manifest my happiness. I'm about to manifest love, my husband, everything that I want, that God wants me to have. I'm gonna manifest.
Riding with my top down, top down, riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus. Back on the grind again. I know it's been a little while, but it's time.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today is Tuesday, the 8th, I believe. And it's around 10ish, 11 o'clock at night, and I still got my makeup on, and haven't vlogged in a minute, so I said let me start a vlog. So how have y'all been doing? Hope y'all been doing good. There we go. Hope y'all been doing okay. So like I said, it's late. I'm finna start taking this makeup off. Oh, had to find a case that my eyelashes go in. So yeah, it's been a minute since I vlogged. I had time on my hands, just don't know why I just ain't vlogged. So good. Ain't that much been really going on. Same old thing. Ain't nothing changed but the rent. So, but I do want to talk to y'all about something. Dating. So I'm trying to get back into this dating thing, and it's going pretty well, I should say. So there's this guy that I really like, and I'm just hoping that it works, because we're both Leos. And the last time I dated a Leo, it didn't work out so good. I mean, I'm not really into the astrology stuff like that. My my oldest daughter is. So, but it didn't work out with me and the first guy I talked to, that was a Leo. So, but let's see how this one will work out, because we both got a lot in common. So, both sensitive, both scared of rejection. So he's shy, I'm shy. So you got two shy people dating each other. Yeah, we're gonna see how it's gonna work. So I like him a lot. I've been talking to him since Mother's Day. Yeah. He's I'm older than him. He just turned, if I'm mistaken, I think he just turned 40, I think. And I'm 42. He's either 40 or 41, because his birthday is at the end of July. So, and he's divorced, and he has one daughter. And what attracted me to him was the love that he has for his daughter. He treats her like she's supposed to be treated, and I love that. So yeah, we taking everything slowly. You know, not trying to rush into anything. Yeah. And Array is on get ready to go to bed. Get up tomorrow and do it all over again. So I guess I'll see y'all in the morning. Very tall. I forgot. That's not RuPaul.
First, before I heard the voice, I heard heavy hitter, meaning somebody who might have had a lot of hits. And now it's about what am I wearing? So I'm kind of catching like a Billy Porter, extra fashionable, like king of the Met Ball fashion. And he likes to hold the mic with two hands like that. Oh! Kid, you picking up on any clothes? Oh, I know exactly who this is. As I always do. Dr. Ken is in the house. I think this is an obvious pop star who's had many hits, who's had celebrity scandal. It might be someone from, like, Take That in Britain. It could be a Robbie Williams, who had a lot of hits and has had a resurgence, been on Broadway, is an amazing actor, and I see him. Hold on, Nick. But you guys have talked about that this person is a huge celebrity. No, Robbie Williams is a huge celebrity. But
I'm on your mind and then you want this back, so I'm cool with that. I'm just trying to match your words with your actions. I need more than satisfaction. Did you really feel that action? Really wanna give you all the flex in front of your friends? How that works? Swear that you're doing the most, but we take a picture, get posted. How that works? What you talking back that? Won't you say my, so won't you say my name, say my name? If you claim you want me, it ain't no that. You acting kinda shady. You ain't been calling me baby, so boy, you.
Good morning, y'all. Today's Thursday, and these little days going by so fast. Forgot. But yeah, Array's little fall break done went by so fast. Tomorrow gonna be Friday. She'll be right back in school on Monday. But I don't know. I didn't pick the camera back up yesterday to vlog, but record a beauty video because I didn't record it yesterday. I need to get in here and edit all these beauty videos. That's what I need to do. So there were a couple that I didn't like because my makeup didn't come out right. So I'm not even gonna attempt to edit them and post them because no. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna get up and do that. First I need coffee. So I'll see you guys later. What are you doing? Or what are you making? What? Back cooking dinner, and we got Beetlejuice and Billy. What's up, Beetlejuice? What's up? Say hey. Hi. Yeah, don't come for me. I can talk about my baby. Anybody call you?
I never said that.
Shut up.
I didn't.
Go look in the can you go look in the hall closet and bring me some paper towels, please? Thank you. Catfish, shrimp. I got the shrimp in the oven. I'm gonna fry some catfish, and I made some string beans the other day. Cause it's the same meal I had the other day, so I didn't make enough to last a couple of days. So, but yeah, I'm gonna fry some catfish. Thank you. And I'm using Zatarain's fish fry real lemon added. I finally had got my makeup done after doing the eye look 2 or 3 times till I got what I was trying to achieve. So yeah. Waiting on time. Oh, my sister ain't home yet. I don't know. What's today? Thursday?
No.
I'm trying to think what come on today on TV.
Grey's Anatomy?
Sure do, don't it? Yesterday, me and Araya watched the Masked Singer. I kind of like that show.
Kind of.
I mean, well, I do like it. Keep you guessing.
I'm not gonna lie.
This season's kind of hard this season.
Ninja's not a great performer, but he did pretty good on the show.
Who?
Ninja.
There's a ninja on there?
The ice cream.
Then why you call him a ninja?
Because that's his real name's Tyler, but his stage name, YouTube name.
Oh, he's not on there no more. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Y'all ain't know who she's talking about. She know everybody on YouTube. I just know the people that I watch.
I don't really know anybody on YouTube.
Well, I can't tell.
I can.
I ain't know that many people out here in the YouTube streets like that. What are you doing? Got her tell her she don't like sweets like that.
Right at 6. Okay. Kids, y'all need to stay in the living room. I hate watching like this. I can't stand it. But I need money. Hey, being a junkie. They're gonna come give me money. Basically,
Yeah,
whatever we're about to do.
intervention has always been my show. I like stuff like this, but I know so many people can't help it. But some of they be making me mad during the intervention. Just get your butt on the plane, like. Ugh. But I'm glad that majority of them are still sober to this day. So y'all, there's dinner, and I use these little black containers because portion control made me not overeat. So I got shrimp, 2 pieces of catfish because they were small, and my string beans. What do you want?
The flashlight. Can I just have the flashlight?
Why you want my flashlight?
Because I need to show you something.
What?
Because I need to show you something.
Talk to y'all about something real quick that me and my oldest daughter were talking about the other day. We were chatting. You know, we were just talking about guys and stuff like that, and you know, and dating stuff. Yes, me and my oldest child, we talk about stuff like that. Sometimes me and Araya talk about it. So, because I'm open and honest with my kids and stuff like that, and I want them to be the same way with me. And we were talking, I forgot what. So we were talking about guys, but then we got to talking about manifesting stuff. And I don't know what led us to that, but my oldest daughter is into the all the astrology stuff like that, and chakras and stones or whatever, you know. you know. So she like into the horoscopes and all that. I mean, I read my horoscope and stuff like that. And I read up on different signs. And oh, I know what it was. I was telling her that that the guy that I was talking to was a Leo too, just like me, and we both have kind of the same traits. And what I mean by that is that, okay, if you read up on Leos, they say Leos are dramatic, they love attention, dominant and all this other stuff. So I'm a Leo. But my daughter was telling me about my fire sign and all that other good stuff or whatever. But I don't carry all the traits of a Leo. Okay, I am loud. I am dramatic. But at the same time, I'm sensitive. I don't care for rejection. My feelings get hurt easily, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm shy until you get to know me. Until you get to know me. I like to make people smile. People at church say they can tell a difference when I'm not at church, because it's like something about the atmosphere has changed. And then they say I make them feel welcome. So my thing is, if we vibe, we vibe. You know what I'm saying? But if we ain't vibing, then, you know, because like I said in my last video, you can't vibe with everybody. So I don't care what it is, you just can't vibe with everybody. So we got talking about, so we were just saying, so she was telling me about a guy, and as she was telling me about a guy, I had the same situation that she's going through now. And it was so freaking funny how I didn't know my child had went through this, and still both of us are still going through the same situation. So what it was is that, okay, there's this, when I was in high school, there was this guy, had a big old crush on him or whatever, and we became friends. But somewhere down the line we became more than friends, but it was like we couldn't be on the same page, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like, I really liked him, and like I was literally like in love with him, but at that time at the time the feelings were mutual, but he didn't let it be known until like later on down the line. Okay, so we were best friends and stuff. Like, he would come over my house and stuff like that. If my mom needed anything, he would make sure that I could get it. Like, one time our car needed 2 new tires, and he took me to the place to get the tires and stuff like that, and brought back to the house, and he put them on. And he even watched my oldest grow up. So and the funniest thing was, okay, so he graduated before I did, and I was in the same class as his now wife. Anyway, so that's a whole other story. But I didn't like her. I didn't like her because, well, number one, I didn't like her because she was with him. But I didn't like her because something about her that was off. And I called it. I kept telling him, I was like, you might want to leave her alone. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. And then we were so tight that sometimes, like, if anything happened, like if he was going through some stuff, he would leave home, but he would end up at my house. Or if he wasn't at my house, he'll call me and let me know, like, Ebony, I'm such here. So if my mom calls you, because his mom's gonna call me regardless anyway. Me and his mom just we tight. Just like, still to this day we still tight. So she'll call, she's like, Ebony, he isn't here. Do you know where he is? I'm like, yes ma'am, I do, he's fine. She's like, okay. So that's how that was. So I left home for a while. I had left home for like 8 or 9 months. I went to Job Corps. That's where I did my CNA training at. And then when I came back home, I opened up a daycare, and I took care of my grandma too. So I ran a daycare I ran a daycare at my mom's house. I took care of my grandmother, and then I also worked at night too. So, came back. I think what happened was, we weren't talking at the moment. We weren't talking because he had a baby, and he never told me about the baby. And how I found out about the baby was through my best friend. That's how she told me. And then, cause y'all, I can tell you, I can remember this day. I kept calling his house one day because I needed to ask. He had something in mind, I believe, or I needed to ask him something, and he would never answer the phone. And then when my best friend told me that he had a baby, and she was like, it's by old girl, and I put two and two together. The day he wasn't answering the phone was the day that he was at the hospital. Because back then I used to write stuff down. I don't know what it was about. I don't know. Anyway, that was stupid. So we stopped talking. I stopped talking to him altogether. And that was some. And then I think I can't remember how old I was, but I ended up on Job Corps. When I came back, it was his birthday, and I went to Walmart because I don't care, even though we was not talking, I still called his mama house and was like, tell such and such, I said happy birthday, hope he enjoyed his day and all that good stuff. And she said, I sure will. She said, thank you for calling. She always, to this day, she still considers me her daughter-in-law. But went to Walmart, I got a card, and I wrote in the card, happy birthday, but then I also wrote a letter, and then I mailed it to his house. He got the letter, and he called me. Y'all, I was shocked when he called. I was like, oh, okay. So we never did bring up I never did bring up to him about how I felt about the baby. He told me he had the baby and what day the baby was born on. I already knew what day the baby was born on or whatever. So, that's when he confessed his feelings to me. Yep, that's when he confessed his feelings to me. And I hadn't seen him in a long time. So I had went to church one Sunday, and his mama told me to stop by the house because she had cooked and she had me a plate. And I said, yes ma'am, I'll stop by. Stopped by the house, y'all. When I saw him, I was like, everything just came back. It just came back. So, anyway, so we continued on or whatever, and we would see each other and stuff. And I can't remember. Oh, so I wanted to be in a relationship, but at the time he didn't want to be in a relationship with me. I guess because old girl was pressuring him to be in a relationship with her. So I just ended the friendship. I said, look, I can't do this no more. I can't do it. I can't keep putting my feelings out there and all this whatever. I can't keep getting hurt. Okay, so did that time went on. Met Araya's daddy, got with Araya's daddy, had Araya, all this or whatever. My oldest was living in South Carolina at the time, and I think I started back talking to him when Araya was 3 or 4 months, because it was his birthday. I called his mama. He happened to be at the house. And she got on the phone. No, what it was, I was talking to her. I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm in Atlanta now, and I'm married, and I got a baby, and all this, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I was calling to tell him happy birthday. She said, I'll be sure to tell him I let him know you're doing okay. Not knowing that he was going to call me. So he had called me, and we had talked. From the time Ray was 3 months old up until now, we still talk. There'll be space and time where we don't talk, but you know, he'll still check up on me. Like he was there when my grandmother passed away. He was there when he found out my mom had passed away. He had called me, make sure I was okay. And then also too, when my dad passed away last year in December, and he made sure I was okay. And like, you know, he always reassured me. He's like, you know, you're a good mother, you're doing it by yourself, I give you props or whatever. And he's having issues in his marriage or whatever. He been having issues in his marriage. I told him, I said, don't marry her, don't marry her. His mama told him, don't marry her, but married her anyway. And it wasn't because I was in love with him and I liked him. It was just that vibe I was getting from her, like to the that still I ain't never liked her. I ain't never liked her bell pepper body. Let me start talking about phone. Anyway, but so that's what we got talking about. So my daughter going through the same thing. But so I was like, you know what? We got. She was like, you know, Mom, we got to stop letting these dudes and blah blah blah. There's no way exactly what she said, but you know, you get the gist of what she was saying. So we got to talk about manifesting. I said, you know what? You so right. You are so right. I'm not finna wait on somebody, because if I gave you the tools. If you, okay, you got your divorce papers, she don't want to sign divorce papers, you done spent all this money, and she don't want to sign on divorce papers, but I told you how to do it. I told you how to do it. There's a way you can do it. There's a way you can, I told you. Because I gotta get, I'm trying to relinquish Araya daddy's right, so my sister can adopt Araya, so my baby can have some health benefits and all that. When I know how to do it, cause so how you, well, anyway, I'm not, cause then somebody might watch it be like, but anyway, so those like, we need to start manifesting stuff. So she, you know, she ancestors and all that. She done changed her whole name on Facebook and everything and whatever. So we talking about we're gonna start manifesting stuff and speaking stuff into existence. And she was like, make sure, so she hit me with, make sure you write it out, red pen, write it 55 times, 50 times, 55 so the 55 by 5 method. So you write it 55 times for 5 days. Look, I ain't finna be writing that now for 55 times 5 days. You know what I'm saying? The Bible said, Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Then there's another scripture, I can't tell you where it is, but I'm going to notate it. It said, call those things that be not as though they were. So with that being said, and also what the Bible said, also prophesy to the wind. So I'm finna start manifesting, because it's time for me to be happy. I'm about to manifest my happiness. I'm about to manifest love, my husband, everything that I want, that God wants me to have. I'm gonna manifest it. I'm gonna speak into existence, and I'm gonna just thank him anyhow, because I kept saying my biggest issue in my walk with Christ is faith, is hoping and believing. That is my biggest problem. And because I have anxiety and depression, sometimes the things that I hope for, that I think are going to come through, when it don't come through, it puts me in a state of depression. And then I have anxiety because, okay, this is what I want, but this didn't work out, and but all this or whatever. And I had to realize sometimes maybe God didn't want me to have it at that moment. You know, so I was like, okay, well, I dodged that bullet for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So God will set things up for a reason. You just have to believe, stand and trust and believe in him. You got to stand still and know that he is God. And anything, and as you prophesy anything and speaking these things to exist, and you also got to remember, I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. And I have to constantly keep telling myself that, because my walk with Christ, it wavers a lot. It wavers a lot. And I try it. The walk with Christ is not easy, y'all. I promise you. Because people be trying you. They be trying you, and you be like, look, I'm saved, but I ain't that saved. Okay? Yeah. Anyway. But yeah. So, I'm about to clean out my prayer closet again. I'm about to start getting back in my prayer closet. I'm going to start getting back up early in the morning if I had to get Araya up for school, and just spending the little time with God, because sometimes my days be start spending my time with God. But what I usually do is I lay before I even open up my eyes, and before my feet hit that floor, and before I grab my phone, I sit there and I like, good morning, Lord. And I have this habit of asking him, how are you? I'm like, but that's just me. You know, and I'll be like, thank you for allowing me to see another day. Thank you for waking me up. Lord, go before me. You know, go for me in this day. Anything that's not like you, I hear that you move it out of my way. You know, and that's what I do. I'm trying to get back in the habit of my friend Diamond. Like I tell y'all, y'all get you some friends that inspire you. My sister inspired me. My kids inspired me. My friend Diamond inspired me. There's a lot of people that inspired me. But like I said, me and Diamond are friends for a reason. And I cannot wait. If we move back to Georgia, I cannot wait, because I'm telling you, I'm going to see her. And, so, oh, my coffee is gone. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to clean out my prayer closet again, because a long time ago, me and Araya used to do it. She would take her turn. She'll go first. She'll go in there. She'll pray. You know, she had little scriptures on the wall. She'll go in there, she'll pray, she'll read her Bible, and she'll come out, and I'll go in. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I gotta get back into it. Because I've been lollygagging a little bit too long, missing out on what God has for me. You know what I'm saying? So, because I want to get everything that God got for me. Like I said, we're gonna start speaking this stuff into existence, okay? So, but yeah, I want to leave y'all with that little tidbit. I think I'm gonna end this vlog right here to start another one. I think this one right here have been rambling on a little bit too long, and yeah, I know y'all probably tired of this makeup brush, but anyway. But yeah, so I'm in this vlog right here. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll talk to you later.